I usually don't stream, but I need some company. I can't wait till I'm not sick anymore. That'd be nice. But that way, some people. After I can't do no housework right now since I'm sick.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
Wait till people get in
Ciri
here.
had never
I got a
reached
lot
the
to talk
Elven
about.
Age, yet the Wild
I
Hunt
got a lot
had.
to talk about
The
because since
ghostly
I've been
retinue
sick,
was
I've
one
been
step ahead
usually
of Geralt, or so
watching
it
a
seemed.
lot of stuff on
The Witcher
YouTube.
felt that all was lost.
And I'm not just,
until
also
Kira
not
gave
just
him a
be
new
watching
lead.
shows on
The
Netflix and
Crones of
Hulu because,
Crookback
well,
Bog.
that's kind of what you do when you're sick. I've been watching a lot of the boogie drama. Just waiting for people to come in here so I can talk about it. Because I, as much as I want to ignore this, because this, to me, this is like a cry for help. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the volume down the game. Okay, yeah. Since we're streaming right now, I don't need a cinematic thing. I still want to give me a sound bar, but you know, until I play this off the stream, offline, you know, just keep everything down. Now I can talk about the stuff I want to talk about. Ooh, actually, I do need those materials. I gotta go back and get those materials. Alright, but the thing, okay. Just in case this gets cut off. You know, just in case my stream thing don't work. I'll be honest, if I was Boogie, I would not go on those lolcow podcasts. First of all, it has lolcow in the name. Number one, it has lolcow in the name. Alright. If you've been on the internet long enough, if you watched Chris Chan stuff before, you know what you know what time it is. You know. Can I get some stuff from the wolves? Okay, I guess I can't take meat from wolves, unfortunately. But anyways, back to what I'm saying. First of all, okay, my problem with it's a 50-year-old man who knows better. He acts like he doesn't know any better. Now, he reminds me of young girls that go on Fresh and Fit podcasts. And you know Fresh and Fit just rips these girls apart. But they're younger girls. They're never any older girls. There's never any like 40 or 50-year-olds in Fresh and Fit's podcast because they will be able to fight back. So they get bullied, which is sad because these 20-year-old women don't know any better. They don't look. Your brain and your emotional maturity and your personality does not develop until you get in your 30s. Okay, it does not. When I was 21, I was stupid. I was drinking alcohol. I was skirt chasing. I was doing some real. I was a degenerate when I was 21. Okay. In fact, that's part. If I am a lolcow, that's probably most of the reason why. Because my 21-year-old self is stupid. He was dumb. I would like to go back and just gut punch him and kick him straight in the nuts. But that's not here and there. The difference is those girls that go on Fresh and Fit podcasts don't know any better. They just think they're just going to go and talk and debate stuff. No, that's not happening. They're getting ripped apart, but they don't know that. They do not know that. They have no idea what's going on. Boogie, the podcast is called lolcow Podcasts. And then I see him groveling to the people. Look, if you can't convince people not to hate you no more, if you can't come up with a good argument, the best thing to do is just accept it. Just accept that there's going to always be people that don't like you. That's just how it is. Some people are just geared not to. Regardless. Now, I think if he didn't put that personal stuff on, if he didn't put that personal stuff in the documentary, you know, if he didn't put, I was gonna wait till Sunday with Fortnite Sunday, but you know what? I don't care. But anyways, and that's the thing. When you put your personal life out there, and I found that out, you know, you're gonna get exactly what's coming with that. Unfortunately, you're gonna get judgment. Let's just be real. You know, when I did my little fuck up and I got in trouble for the CBD girl, I'm not saying anything about that no more. I got in trouble even without posting anything about it. It just came because everyone's watching people. Everyone's watching you closely. When you sign up for social media at any kind, even if you're just a regular person and you're not if you're not even a content creator or influencer, still you're being watched. All your moves are being watched. That's why you gotta be very wise and really think about everything before doing it. Like who it's gonna impact? It's gonna impact your family. It's gonna impact your friends. Are you gonna have a hard time with life? It's like, what are you gonna do with your. And then if you have kids, is that gonna impact their lives? You gotta think about your legacy. And I don't think Boogie's gonna have kids. I really don't think that's gonna happen. But if he did, he's got to think about that kind of stuff. What kind of legacy is he leaving when he's begging? And don't get me wrong, I think Mutahara was kind of harsh on. I think Mutahara was kind of harsh on Boogie. I ain't gonna lie. But ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no fucking way you're begging another grown-ass man to give you a chance. I know you ain't getting that stuff. That's tough. You're bringing a grown-ass man. How do you beg a grown-ass man to be on a podcast? I'm gonna just say something to myself to make sure it works. Okay, cool. It's working. It's working. Okay. But it's just, yeah. It's just me. It's me. Okay. But the point is, how do you beg a grown-ass man? I can understand, you find some fine girl or something like that. You finally get to meet the fine girl, or you meet her online or in real life, it don't matter. And then you just you fold because you think she's pretty because, you never expected things to go that way. Still embarrassing. I can understand that stuff. But what I can't understand is a grown 50-something years old, someone I'm supposed to look up to, and I liked his videos, but a grown 50-year-old man, okay? A grown 59-year-old man that I'm supposed to look up to groveling to other grown men. Why? That doesn't make sense. That's the reason why I'm streaming right now. Because I had to turn this to content. I want to just keep it on the tweets. I really want to get done talking about Boogie because this is sad and depressing. But it's just like more and more stuff keeps coming out about this dude. And I've seen him a video on his knees groveling and begging to Keemstar. If Keemstar's going to be like that, why do you care? Forget Keemstar. But you know what? He should have just listened to Keemstar. Keemstar was looking out for his best interests. How do you go on a podcast that's called the Lolcow Podcast? I know. Look, Boogie is not stupid. He is not dumb. He may have issues, but anybody who's part of the nerd community, any nerd, and he is a classic nerd, are very intelligent people, okay? Very, very intelligent people. I'm sorry, but if you could play card games like Magic, if you could do Dungeons and Dragons, if you could do all that, well, that has math calculations in it really well, and you could talk about gaming news. I didn't want to make no stream today, but I'm sick and I need something to do, really. But for anyone who comes in later, or I might just put this up on and anyone could just watch this. But it's just I really want to know why this is happening. But it could not be me. It could not be me. Yeah, I done some goofy stuff in the past. The CBD girls is the biggest incident I've ever ran to. In fact, it's like the biggest, most impactful thing because at that point I was a Will Smith. I was letting that girl disrespect me and put me down, and you know, I was emotionally demasculated. It was the worst decision I've ever done. I admit that. I come to Jesus with it. Oh, that's right. I gotta use my Witcher sentence. I gotta pay attention to the game a lot more. No, that's fire. Okay, I wanna. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's why. Okay. But it could not be me. It could not be me. In my opinion, it just could not be me. I cannot be that man. I cannot be that dude.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Take soap.
And like I said, I might just upload this later on. I'm really trying to take a break off social media, but it's so hard. The only thing that sucks about being sick is that you do watch a lot of YouTube stuff, and it's like you want to let it go, but when you're watching someone who actively destroys their life. Look, I used to be at the 1% that would make fun of people that would do that when I was younger. Now I'm like looking back in retrospect, and it's like I'm thinking, why? Out of anything, why?
It's a different color. Something used to hang here.
Painting.
Right size.
Just why would you do that?
Something used to hang here.
What I mean is like,
Right size. Walls a different color.
I mean, not that why that, but I'm just saying it's like, it's like now I kind of feel bad. Like I feel so bad I have to talk about it. As someone who studies psychology, on my as a hobby, I wanted to say this for Fortnite Sunday, really, because I know people would be here on my stream. But I had to hop on here. I had to say my thing about what's going on with Bookie. I could not. I mean, if Bookie does end up watching this, I doubt it. He's way bigger than I will ever be. But please, get yourself off the Lolcow podcast, bud. You have no business there. You really need to get help. You really. In fact, getting a real job might be the best thing for him, to be real honest. Getting out there in the real world would actually really help you because then he'll get a friend that'd be real. Everyone needs a friend that's gonna be real with him and tell him like, bud, don't do that. Don't do that. And to be real honest about podcast, the thing with podcast, it's not about. I don't even go on and debate people on podcasts anymore. I used to do that. I don't do that no more because what it is going to be a person with the fans that think the same as they do. So you're going to always be wrong. You're going to always be wrong. The only time a debate was an actually debate was when Blackbuster Critic, debated Rich from Review Tech about if the gaming PCs was better, and he just gave the win to Blackbuster Critic because, at least it was a real debate. But going on something like the Lolcow podcast kind of seems, the name says it. This is a legal way to bully someone and humiliate someone. This is a legal way to bully somebody. In my opinion. This is a legal way of bullying.
Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me. Damn.
Ain't no way.
Could find something else though.
It's just that's what really got me bothered today. I woke up this morning still coughing and still sneezing, horking up stuff, you know, going to the bathroom and horking up, you know, some extra phlegm in my throat because I'm sick. Because I think I got sick because someone at the gym was sick, and then they spread that, you know, nice flu over at everybody else because they're that nice. You know, sharing is caring. I really just wanted to be off social media, to be real honest. I really just wanted to get myself feeling better. To be honest, that was my entire goal. But, you know,
Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective.
but yeah,
Won't find much
it's just when I saw that video of Boogie groveling and getting on the floor, that bothered me. After Percy, me hard to watch other men get emotionally demasculated. It was already hard enough for me to watch what happened to Will Smith because Jada keeps putting everyone in the group chat about her plans with Tupac. You know. But this is actually a real crisis. Before, I was just going to say, hey, let people live the way they want to live. But, you know, it's hard when you got a grown-ass man that I should be looking up to, really. I should be looking up to Boogie for guidance. I'm a 32-year-old man. I am his junior. And seeing him beg. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, I gotta go above. Okay. I did not mean to do that.
Reckon. Any idea? None. Any. Wanna have a chat with this pillar.
But yeah. That's why I just hopped on here. If anything, this will just get archived on YouTube, but it's just that video right there just did it. It just triggered something in me that I had to get on here and talk about it. I have to get on here and talk about that. You know. And don't get me wrong, personally, I feel sorry for him. I really do. Because poor mental health does suck. As a mental health person, a mental health advocate, it does suck. But your mental health cannot be I'm gonna be real honest. Your mental health cannot be better groveling to be forgiven by another grown ass man. I know your mental health cannot be good. I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal no loot. I'm trying to get out of here. Is there like no way out of here? No? Maybe it's upstairs. I think I've done this part before, I just can't remember. Because I do remember playing Siri. Oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah. It was just one of those things that just triggered me. I got triggered. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? But But yeah, I think I'm done talking about it. I just wish that Boogie would not be begging Keemstar to fuck with them again. It's like you're too old for that, and you're too old not to know that these podcasts is not, you can't. It's not about debating anymore. It's not about making your point heard because you're not going to make your point heard. You're not. Not as long as someone who's a podcaster has the power. I think the people who do podcast for a living, they do it because they like the power they get over that person. That's the truth. If I would have joined one of my detractors or trolls podcast, that's exactly what they'll do: is rip me apart, get me upset, and make me look bad. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I'm obsessed with this because it's like I said, I don't. It's different from like the girls that go on Fresh and Fit. The girls that go on Fresh and Fit, they're young. They don't understand that they're getting bullied by Myron. They're not under. They're not under the understand. They're too young. They're young to understand. Boogie is a 50-year-old man. Okay. You should. And then Lol Cow podcast. Lol Cow. I know. Okay, if you spend so much time on the internet, if you know anything, if you watched Chris Chan, if you watched Chris, I'm telling you, if you're around since the Chris Chan era, you should know that's not a good thing to be called. That's not nothing you want to claim. You know? You don't want to claim that. You don't want to claim that. Let's put it this way: it's like if anyone lived in a trailer park and the trailer park era. You don't want to be proud of that. That's nothing you want to be really proud of. You know. You don't want to show pride in that. I know I live with my grandmother, so yeah, get your little laughs out there. But it's like the point is, it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like lolcow. You don't want to be proud of it. You don't want to peddle that I'm a lolcow. That I make a fool of myself on the internet. And it's one thing if they post like a cringy TikTok where they're dancing, and the dance is off because there's it's like that's like funny cringe. That's like get over that. But when you go around here putting personal stuff out there, dating a girl way half your age.
What do you want? Want to talk to the Peller. Too late. We've got to have a chat with him.
Uh-oh, did I cut myself? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. And then I'm bleeding on my finger. What the fuck? How did I do that to myself? I just get so mad. My energy just did that to me.
Maybe we can make a deal.
Oh my god, I really got myself good. I got so mad my energy did this. Look how strong my energy is. I get mad and my body tears itself apart. Oh my god.
What do you want from him?
That's crazy. That's wild.
And that is.
Wow.
Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hard pustules all over.
Wow. Okay.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A witcher.
A witcher? Hear that, boys?
But yeah, I'm gonna put the end to that conversation, but that's just my thing. I don't think Boogie should be groveling at all to anybody. Ooh. Do I have any potions? Inventory, got any potions? No, I don't want that. Craft some? Well, I guess I'm fucked then. Ooh, clean right off.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
I was gonna save it for Sunday though, but I just couldn't.
Anybody home?
I just couldn't do that.
For now, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What's he doing?
I need your help. You were expecting me.
Aye.
Mm.
As the bones declare, they shall come whose stench is rank and dipping thus.
Recognize
But
these
yeah.
made of spruce wood.
But if anyone gets any kind of lesson, stay off podcast. You don't want to be on those.
Old magic.
Tis not from that.
Because if you get put on a podcast, it's you don't matter what points you debate. It's really just a legal form of making you look bad and humiliating you.
Magic.
It's a humiliation thing,
Anna,
you know. Especially something that says local podcast.
those men.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dog.
Princess.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. Wolf. Wait. Oh, now I can take wolf meat. Now I can take wolf meat. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a bear. Fuck, it hits hard. Okay, yeah. I have to use the fire. I have to use the fire. Come on, charge up. I cannot hit no more. I have to use fire. Well. Okay, something's up there. But I had to hop on there and just talk about it. It was just, you know. I usually don't stream Thursdays, but, you know. I couldn't just rest up in the bed seeing that was just. It, I think it made my condition better. It made my condition, you know, like, you know. Because I was like, I had to say something about it. I had to go at it this because it's like, man, dog, it's crazy. You want to leave this alone. I think it might just be celebrities back when old YouTuber, because I hear things about Sniper Wolf as well, and Sniper Wolf's been on the platform for a long time. I think there's something wrong with 2006 and 2007 YouTubers. I don't know what it is, but there's some mental... There's some psychosemantic stuff going on with all of them. Because at first, it was all Shane Dawson and everybody else. But and then it's like I don't know. Oh. Ooh, these dogs look ugly. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I got it off my chest. Feel better now.